Alright, hello there YouTube. This is Mr. Pokemon 907 and welcome to the Mushroom Cup 100cc of my Mario Kart World playthrough. Alright. So the previous episode I just uploaded some footage from Mario Kart Tour. I did a fusion of 50 and 100, so you got as well to see the difference in speed between those. So quite awesome. As well, there I have Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I'm gonna do recordings of this, just before Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate launches. That should be awesome. But sometime down the road, I'm not looking to launch to play that as that releases. I've got my reasons as well, but this is Mario Kart. Let's carry on to Mario Kart, yeah? Alright. My account. Okay. So I've lost some footage back there. I just did some camera recordings. Why is this going off of focus all the dang time? Alright, so I just did some recording earlier and I kind of lost it. I was erasing footage from something else that I recorded in person. I can leave a link to that in this video at the bottom if you do want to check that out. Like, just showing my land, where I'm from, stuff like that. This island, BarBADos, that I call Black Island. Because it's mostly black people that live here. Black Island slash BAJAN Island. BAJAN Island slash BarBADos actually. Alright, Los BarBADos. Alright, so let's go on ahead. This is the character that I used the episode before, and I was being random, believe it or not, and I picked this character, and I lost this footage because I erased everything else, and I don't know what got over me. I usually do check things like that. It's never it's never the norm for me to make mistakes like that. So I just went with this, and it was kind of difficult, but it did work though. All right. I still got 3-star in that, so let's go on ahead. And yeah, Mushroom Cup 100cc. Alright. I like that you can choose everything right there. Awesome what they did. I'm not sure if this is the light balance that I want though. Awesome. These intros are so professional, like I've said in previous episodes before. Crown City is in this cup as well. So this is gonna work out so far, definitely, because the Yoshi food spots. I think Krong City is one of the areas that has the most Yoshi food spots. It's a big city, it is. So this, I was thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about that directly, but yeah, and it works out for this. It's like Yoshi at work in a big city, you know, like a food restaurant, like uniform for Yoshi. Quite awesome. So pulling ahead, geez, the CPU 100cc is not the easiest at all, because everyone ends up really close. He somehow avoided all those. Just boost on ahead. Come on, why are you still in front of me? Alright, I think he's on D as well. So yeah, I just flipped away so that he wouldn't get directly get a freaking like draft boost from us. There we go. Alright. See if I could get these coins. Dang it. Pushed me out the way a bit there for the first coin. Awesome. Alright. So luckily we were above and we were dying unaffected by the, oh gosh, by the Kamek just now. Kamek. unaffected by him. So like I mentioned at the very beginning of this episode, I'm going to mention it again in case you're the type that skips all that sort of stuff. I did a recording in person, like recording the island that I live on and stuff, you know, the roads and, you know, the mountains and stuff. We went on a little trip across the east coast and I live along the west coast, so I was just showing that off. And, you know, I shouldn't even say it like that, I'm not a show off, but it was just, you know, the sights around here. Alright. Yeah, Yoshi. Alright, so that's race number 1, and moving on to race number 2. Alright. From City, and this is pretty much the reason that I chose this outfit, this Yoshi and this outfit. Because it's usually the big city that most end up working in, like, you know, serious work jobs. A lot of people coming in. This is effectively, this is go to work Yoshi. I was going to freaking, oh my god, I was going up the power line, and that dang character pushed me out the way. Dang annoying as hell. And I turned off the, I did say that I lost some footage. I turned off I went into the settings in that playthrough, in that episode recording, and I turned off the dash food transform, so that when I use dash food it wouldn't change my outfit, because, you know, I chose it for the dang episode, so why leave it on and it keep changing like outfits every time I get something. Let me, yep. Alright, so just as it was a near miss, almost coming second, almost coming third and stuff like that in that recording is happening again here. I only lost that because I was being a bit careless. I don't know, mine is going all over the place. I don't usually make mistakes like that, but dang, I just deleted everything that I had because I found that my memory was kind of low. And then I remembered that I was using an app for video editing, the YouTube Create. This is for those of you out there, if you use that app and you're wondering why your memory is always low, just remember to go into your phone, even after you delete the, say you create a video using YouTube Create. There's an app called YouTube Create, you do video edits and stuff with it, right? And your video, you don't have any use for it anymore after like uploading it to YouTube, so you just delete it. And the project, the file project for creating that video is still going to stay in your actual device. I don't know how, but it's somehow the app actually copies the video and keeps it in there. That's kind of weird, I'd say, even. Dang it. So the technically the video is still in your phone. You have to go into the app YouTube Create and you know, select the project, like hold down on it or whatever if you're using a phone, and actively literally hit delete on that, and it clears however much memory in your device. I cleared like, no lie, I think like more than 5 gigs from erasing that from my phone, like around 5 gigabytes of memory. And the video wasn't even that much. I think it was around that, honestly. So it takes the original video footage files and saves them again, copies them, and then whatever is generated from those is the file saved, like save it as a video. So yeah, we made it. Alright, so that's the end of, it's very dark, not that dark. Yeah, so yeah, this is the end of race number 2. Now moving on to race number 3 here. Alright, and that is Whistletop Summit. Alright. Hoping that this dang device doesn't die while it's recording. I was worried about that in the first recording, and then that shit happened. So I've got to be really careful here this doesn't die. Hopefully it doesn't, because I'll be very annoyed. I just want to get at least one episode up before I go ahead and just put this down for charging, because it's been a while since I continued this YouTube, and I do not think that just a freaking Mario Kart Tour episode is enough. Watch it. Send that back as well. Oh my god. 100cc is the most annoying engine class, to be honest. 50cc is kind of slow, right? But then everyone is at 50cc. Then when you get 100cc, you know, I kind of find that, Jesus, I didn't have any flies, anything of the sort in here when I got my first recording. I'm really annoyed about the fact that happened. I deleted the video by mistake. Alright. Yeah, so 100cc is really dang, dang, all these shells all around. Damn. That's kind of cool and interesting, though. The shells could end up like actually riding along the rails too. That's interesting. Alright. So 100cc, like, everybody has just the right amount of speed and they're always down behind you. It doesn't work like that in at 150. The speed is more, if you get what I'm trying to say, I guess. If you understand what I'm saying here. You get that coin used that I could get both of my items. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Ah. Flip over here. Get both of these. Come on. Alright. Dying stupid flies. Alright. Dropping this right here. And I've got specks of dust on my screen and stuff too. Move. Alright, so that's race number 3. Now moving on to the 4th and final race here in this 100cc Mushroom Cup. So for those of you who use the YouTube Create app, like I said before, remember to go into your app and delete the project file as well. That's like just bulk memory in your device that is definitely not needed. If you've already uploaded the video you've completed and you have no reason to go back and edit that video over again, you can just go into that app and erase it. I made the mistake, and you know, I wasn't using it for this, sadly, or I could have possibly recovered. So if it's any case like that, then you'd keep it in there. But if you do not have a use for it, erase it from that app through, you know, erasing the project file itself. Saves you a lot of memory. I didn't get my item because of that fool. Alright, watching these shoe hopping Goombas. Ah, come on, Jesus, man. Alright. A coin shell. Alright. Just, oh my god. Alright, blue shell, not for us, so that's fine. Both of them, yep. Nice. Let's get ahead with some flips. Good thing we can do this in this game, or else this would have been a lot more difficult, to be honest. The speed is so weird. Alright. Get this ahead. Alright. There we go. So I'm gonna leave that in that footage that I was speaking of, that even caused my first recording to be gone. You know, I was recording and I erased that. I never made those sort of mistakes. I did. Alright. Okay. Stunt here, get these stunts off. I didn't even get the green shell sent back. I was trying to. Dang it, I was trying to throw it backwards. Alright, come on. Okay, get this one. Get some proper drifts off here. Good, get some purple boost. Jesus. Alright. Dropping that right there. I did this run. This is way better than this, to be honest. I mean, it didn't play out much differently. Jeez, no, please tell me no, 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 come on. That'll be terrible. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Ah, barely made it, barely made it. There we go. That's it for this Mushroom Cup 100cc. Ah, still made it. Alright, that's in 16 minutes. Alright. Not too shabby. Not bad. So on to the award ceremony. Unlike what they did in 8 Deluxe, where it's just like a replay, that actually is the award ceremony again. Awesome that they did this. All right. All right, so that's a 3-star, awesome, and the trophy. All right, so for our next episode after this, I'll be taking on the Flower Cup 100cc Mario Kart World. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, remember to leave a like there, click that like button, leave a comment, and or click on that subscribe button. That is supposed to be a follow button. You know, that is a follow button. There's no payment necessary here, despite this. Although YouTube uses the word subscribe, all you'll be doing pretty much is following my channel. You'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. I do anything on my channel, you'll be notified in your notification section. All right. So yeah, remember, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever and whenever you're watching. This has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Until next episode, yeah.